human circulatory and excretory system.
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. In the name of Allah, Alpha and Omega, who holds the keys of hell and heaven, who is the creator and destroyer of this whole world. Well, I be VII Akbar from class 7th, and today I am here to present a presentation on the topic structure of heart. Heart is a central component of the human circulatory system. It comprises of 4 chambers, the upper 2 known as atria and the lower 2 known as ventricles. The heart receives blood from the atria. The right atria receives the oxygenated blood from the superior and inferior vena cava, and the left auricle receives the oxygenated blood. Below, the ventricles pump the blood out, as there are 2 pumps present in the heart. The right ventricle pumps the oxygenated blood to the lungs, and the left ventricle pumps the oxygenated blood to the rest parts of the body. Critical valves are present in the heart to prevent the blood from flowing backwards. The tricuspid and bicuspid mitrals or valves are present between the auricles and ventricles, while the pulmonary valve guards the pulmonary artery. The aortic valve protects the entrance to the aorta. Encased in the pericardium, a double-layered membrane to pump the blood to all parts of the body, ensuring that they receive the nutrients and the oxygen, and ensuring to eliminate the waste. The heart pumps about 16,360 liters of blood per day. Thank you, and now I think I shall switch to Mr. Jihad.
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. I be Judge Awed from class 7th. So today I want to discuss here something about the blood vessels. So firstly, talking about the blood vessels, these are basically the network of tubes through which the blood is being transported in the human body. Now there are actually 3 types of blood vessels: arteries, capillaries, and veins. As you can see here, that talking about the arteries, these are the blood vessels which contain the oxygenated blood. They take this oxygenated blood from the heart and transport this to the other parts of the body. Now, the largest and the biggest artery present in the human body is aorta. It actually receives the oxygenated blood from the heart and transports it to the rest parts of the body. Now, talking about the capillaries, these are the smallest and the narrowest blood vessels present in the human body. These connect arteries with the veins, and they transport the blood to the tissues of the body. So talking about the veins now, veins are the blood vessels which contain the deoxygenated blood. They take this deoxygenated blood from the rest of the body and transport this to the heart. Now there is basically an exception. A pulmonary artery, it's an artery which contains the deoxygenated blood. Actually pulmonary artery, it takes the deoxygenated blood from the heart and transports it to the lungs for the oxygenation. And talking about the pulmonary vein, it actually contains the oxygenated blood. It takes this oxygenated blood from the lungs and transports this to the heart. Thank you very much. Now I would like to switch to Mr. Hamid.
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Well, it's me Hamid Ayub from class 7. So today I am going to present a topic in front of you, that is mechanism of blood in heart. So firstly, we bring the deoxygenated blood to the heart, and as you can see, it's a flow chart of the circulation of blood through the heart. So the heart receives it from 2 largest veins that are known as superior vena cava and inferior vena cava. So talking about superior vena cava, it is a vein that receives the blood, deoxygenated blood from the upper part of the body, and talking about inferior vena cava, it receives the deoxygenated blood from the lower part of the body. So firstly, the blood goes into right auricle, or we can say atrium. Then it goes to right ventricle through a valve that's known as tricuspid valve. Then it goes to pulmonary artery, and pulmonary artery transfers it to lungs for oxygenation. When it's oxygenated, the lungs transfer it to left auricle or atrium through the pulmonary vein. Then it goes to the left ventricle through a valve that's known as bicuspid valve or mitral valve. Then it goes to aorta through a valve that's known as pulmonary aortic valve. Then it moves to rest parts of the body. Thank you. Now I would like to switch to Mr. Zaid.
So firstly, Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. I'm Izaz from class 7 and hailing all the from China. Today I'm here to present a presentation on human excretory system. So firstly, human excretory system consists of 4 parts: a pair of kidney, ureter, urinary bladder, and urethra. Firstly, talking about the kidney, these are actually the filtration system of the body. So the kidney consists of nephrons, which act like the filters. So when the blood is filtered, the waste product goes through a tube-like structure that is known as ureter. Then it stores in urinary bladder, and it has to pass from somewhere. So there is a small opening, namely urethra. So this was all from me.